Now, there's an arithmetic sequence. The 8th term, T8, is 27. The sum of the first 10 terms, S10, is 120. Find the values of A and D. Everybody alright with that? Yeah. So, I need to write everything in terms of A and D. So you have the Tn equals A plus n minus 1 times D formula. Or you have the Sn equals n over 2 into 2A plus n minus 1 times D formula as well. Alright with you? Now, what's going to happen next is you're going to be asked for T8. That simply means replace n with 8. What's 8 minus 1?
7.
7, yeah? Alright? 7. A plus 7D. And then we know that that is 27. Then we go to the second one, which is S10. This means anywhere you see an n, replace it with 10. 10 here, 10 here. Is everybody happy with that? So that makes the outside 5 and the inside 9. Does that make sense? Yeah. 10 minus 1 being 9 and 10 over 2 being 5. So I just want to keep my formula as is. Don't want to use it up. So that's going to be 5 bracket 2a, and we agreed 9d, didn't we? Okay. Now, what does it say S10 is equal to? 120. So, this multiplied out, 10a plus 45d is 120. Everybody right with that? Yeah. Now, choose a letter to get rid of. I'm going to get rid of the a's, okay? So I need to multiply this formula here by minus 10. Everybody right with that? And then we get minus 10a minus 70d equals minus 270. Minus 25d equals minus 150. And then d. D equals 6. That makes sense? Yeah. D equals 6. Okay. Have to now find out what A is. Sorry. And see the way that's 7D? 7 times 6, 42. Oh. Is A is going to be minus 10, isn't it? Then we get A is minus 15. Yeah. Alright. Bring the 42 over your side. A equals minus 15. So, once I've done that part, and I'll leave the rest of that up there. Okay, I now need have to figure out what Tn is. See the Tn formula up top? I'm going to use these two formulas here. So, I'm going to use Tn, guys. It's A. What's the A value?
Minus 15.
And then the D value?
6.
The D value is 6. So 6 multiplied by n minus 1? 6n minus 6. In a second, yeah. And 6n minus 21. Tn is 6n minus 21. Everybody right with that? Now, we have to do the Sn formula now. So we're going to use n over 2. 2 times A, what's A again? So 2 times minus 15? Minus 30. D is 6, isn't it? 6 multiplied by n minus 1? 6 multiplied by n minus 1?
6n minus 6.
6n minus 6, thank you. And then What does it want me to turn them into? It wants me to break them up into that one and that one. I'll be with you in a second on that front. Okay? So Sn equals n over 2 into 6n minus 36. Now, does anybody remember what I said about a fraction multiplied by a normal number? As in 2 over 7 multiplied by 5. What do you do there? 2 over 7 multiplied by 5. 2 by 5? 10. And so simply 10 over 7. You multiply the top parts and then you put the bottom part underneath. So, I'm going to do the same thing here. Multiply the top parts, put the bottom part underneath. So, we get yeah, minus 36 all over 2.
Did you not put an n on the 36?
I do.
Sorry.
Yeah, my mistake. Now, what happens when you divide 6 and 36 by 2?
3n minus
3n squared minus 18n. That still is not the answer they gave me up here. Still not that answer. So what do I do to turn it into that answer? Is it fully factorized?
No.
What can I take out?
3.
You take out 3n, couldn't I? Is it 3 or 3n you want me to take out?
3.
Just want me to take out 3. So it's 3 into n squared minus 6n. Everybody happy with that?
Oh, yes.
And then for this one, they also want me to take out 3. 3 into 2n minus 7. And that's both answers there. Okay? Even though you weren't able to do part 2, does that stop you from doing part 3?
Yes.
Actually doesn't. Part 3 is very easy. All you need to do is get the answer from part 2, which is already given to you, and replace n with 25.
Oh.
So T25 is 3 times 2 times 25 minus 7. Now some of you would have said, look, that's just 50 minus 7, isn't it? Which is 43. So 3 times 43 3 times 43, and that will get me 129. Okay, and what about S6? Replace n with 6, so it's going to be S6. Interesting, that. S6 is 3 times n squared, which is going to be 6 squared, minus 6n, which is going to be 6 times 6. Okay. It's going to be 0, isn't it? 3 times 0, which is 0. Okay, 3 times 0, which is equal to 0. Oh, something wrong with that. Okay, Grant. Next question. Find the sum of the arithmetic series. Can anybody tell me what formula do you usually use when you get the sum? Sum? Anybody? Sorry? Will you look at this, Dick? It's Sn into n over 2 to 2a plus n minus 1 times d. Now, what you have to, which parts do you need to work this equation? What letters do you need to know?
A, D.
You need to know A and D for a start. Yeah? And I have another problem. Can anybody tell me the other problem is? I know that's T1. I know that's T2. I know that's T3. But I have no idea what that one is.
Get like the formula and then equal it to 177. Or just have these.
That's perfect. Cameron told me that if I get the Tn formula, and I get what's A plus n minus 1 times b. Okay, Tn equals A plus n minus 1 times b. Okay, and after I do that, what's going to happen next is, what's the A value, anybody? 1. What's the d value? 4. 4 times n minus 1? 4n minus 4. Okay? And then Tn equals 4n minus 3. And what Cameron said is this has got to be one of the terms. We don't know which one it is yet. So we're just going to let Tn equal 117. Bring the 3 over the other side. 120, because you add the 3. And then n equals 30. What this means that this one here is it's T30. Is that okay? T30. Now that we know it's T30, what's all them added together then?
S29.
S30. The sum of the first 30 terms. Okay? So, therefore what we're going to do is we're going to say it's, we can put in all the numbers, can't we? So n is
15.
30, or n over 2 is 15, so it's going to be 30 over 2, or otherwise known as 15. 2a, what's a again? A is 1, so 2 times 1 is 2. D is 4. But what's n minus 1? Huh? 29. So it's going to be 29 times 4. Let me know what 29 times 4 is, just quickly in the calculator.
116.
Huh?
116.
161. 16.
16.
And finally, can somebody multiply 15 multiplied by 118? 1,770, and that's your answer. Okay, I'm just going to stop this one for a second. I'd like you to so, a display in the grocery store consists of cans stacked as shown. The first rows have 18 cans. Each row after the first have 2 cans fewer than the preceding row. How many cans will be needed for the display? Okay, I'm assuming they want to make a pyramid of cans. Would that make sense? That it's basically going to be something like this, with 18 cans at the bottom, 16 cans. There's going to be 2 cans at the very top, right? Because there's 2 cans zero, then you eventually have 0 cans. Then there's no cans for anybody.
They don't finish the
Okay? Now,
That's dangerous use of cans.
it is dangerous use of cans. Okay, now we're going to make these cans and then do this in person. Now, what we're going to do next is we go T1 is 18, T2 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, and 2. Everybody right with that?
Why isn't there 1 on the top?
Because it says each row after the first row have 2 cans fewer than the preceding row. So it goes straight to 0 in my opinion.
Oh, that looks crap.
I know, agreed. Now, T3, T4, T5, T6, T7, T8, T9. But always remember, 2 cans are better than 1, okay? Now, what we have next is, yes?
Why does term 2 go from 15 to 14?
16. My board's been acting up, it's blank down here and there. Now, what we're going to do here is A is 18, D is 2. I want you to find out what all these added up together are. Now, I can actually just add them all up together right there, couldn't I? And that'll tell me how much I need. I'm just going to use the formula just to get you more used to it, okay? So, Tn is A plus n minus 1 times D. And next we're going to say is A is 18. D isn't actually 2. It's minus 2. So minus 2n plus 2. After that, we get 20 minus 2n, or tn. The last term is, we know that it's 9 terms, don't we? If we didn't know that, you'd say tn equals 2. You bring the 18 over there, you bring the 2n to the right and the 2 to the left, and what you'd get there is you'd get 18 equals 2n, n equals 9. Is that okay? N equals 9. Now, what's going to happen next, guys, is you know that n equals 9, so that means you're looking for S9, right? S9, which is all of these added up together. So Sn is n over 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 times d. And then n over 2 is what, guys? What's we're looking for S9, so what's 9 over 2? Yeah?
I have a question.
Yeah, go for it.
Where does the 2 come from when it says minus 2n equals 2?
See minus 2 there?
Yeah.
It's going down in 2s, that's the d value. So minus 2 multiplied by n is minus 2n. And minus 2 multiplied by minus 1 is plus 2. Is there another question, part of that question, or? Okay. Now, what's n over 2? 9 over 2 is?
9 over. Oh, sorry.
4.5, yeah? So 4.5. 2a. What's a again? 18, so it's going to be 36.
Minus 2.
What's n minus 1?
Minus 2 plus.
So it's going to be not.
2n.
Plus 2.
Oh.
Give me a sec, guys. What's n is 9, isn't it?
Yeah, so okay.
So that means that n minus 1 is going to be 8.
Yeah.
D is,
Minus 2.
so that makes minus 16. What's 4.5 times 20?
420.
Huh? 4.5 times 20 is going to be 90 cans.
Cheesy nuggets.
Okay.
I'll have to cut it when you come.
Okay, guys, that's